record. So I'm just going to do this right along with you guys instead of pulling up an old file. And micro, we're not in micro, we're in decision science. Gets confusing to me. We're going to go to chapter 11 formulas. We're going to open up that Word file. Okay. And on that Word file is a whole bunch of macros. We got like 6 of them. And we need to enter all 6 into your Excel workbook.
All 6?
All 6. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I know you guys did it the other day. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the video, so if you just keep up, I think you'll be fine. I'll go kind of slow because we aren't in a big hurry, and you should be fine, Ariel. Okay. Do you have the developer tab up here in the far upper right?
Yes.
You do. Great. So click on developer and then click on Visual Basic. You should get this screen. Okay. Then you're going to insert module. Okay. Then you're going to go to the Word file. And you're going to highlight the whole thing. But make sure, like I have a little space at the end of function right there, don't highlight that, it'll mess it up. So stop the highlighting right at the end of the N, copy it, go back to the module, paste it, and then backspace right to the N right there, because it'll automatically put your cursor below, and that messed up a few people last semester. So backspace it there, and then go up here to File, Close and Return to Microsoft Excel. Everybody with me, you remember that? You there, Ariel? Okay. So once you hit Close and Return to Microsoft Excel, it's in there. So now you just go to the next one. Open Visual Basic again. This will still be sitting there. Don't worry about it. Don't touch it. Don't acknowledge it. Just go to Insert Module. It'll put another one right over it. Go to your sheet and go to the next formula.
Wait. I inserted all of them on one.
I don't know if that works. You can try it. I'm going to enter them one at a time because I know that
Are we
works.
supposed to copy and paste the function prop block and then the part 2?
Huh?
The first line, we're supposed to copy that too?
Yeah, each one is, each page has its own macro, just one macro at a time.
We're doing this for each of the macros?
Yes, we'll do it 6 times. So each time you just go to Insert Module, go to the next one, be very anal retentive about highlighting exactly what you're supposed to highlight and pasting exactly what you're supposed to paste. Any little, whenever you're doing programming, any little problem will mess up the whole thing.
How do you go to the next module?
You just go to Insert Module, and it should pop open another window.
Also, after I copy it and paste it, then I'll just
Well, after you copy it and paste it, go to, let me open it for you. Go to File, Close and Return to Microsoft Excel. That saves it. I know it doesn't seem like it saves it, but it does.
Oh,
And then it'll open up the book and you have to click on Visual Basic again
So you want us to close it every time?
every time.
No,
It only takes a fifth of a second.
Also,
Right,
we
but
can't
then how
insert
would it
all of them in.
You
6
you
different
probably
albums.
could. You could do them all 6 and then save and close, but if you make a mistake anywhere along the line, you got to start over. So I figure it's worth the 2 seconds as you go to save each one as you go. But if you want to do it all at once, it will work.
You don't have to press save, you just close it and save.
You just close it and it saves it. Yeah, correct. Whoa, that was bad. What is going on here? Okay, once you think you have them all in, I like to make sure they are actually there, so I go to user-defined functions. Well, I'll show you how I got there. You guys probably remember. I just click on the little FX thing right next to the entry bar, and then use this drop-down to go to user-defined. Then I can see if they're in there. PJ, ProBlock, PWFM are all the ones we entered. I'm not 100% sure mine all worked. I should have a PWFM. Got that. ProBlock.
You said PWFM?
Yeah, that should be one pro.
Oh, no, yeah.
I had a little issue with one of mine. I kept hitting the touchpad. LFM. Let's see if I got that one in there. I got an LQFM. I don't seem to have an LFM. I may need to re-enter that one. Sometimes, it's not a perfect science. There's an LQFM, POFM.
PJ ProBlock.
Not sure. POFM I got in there twice, so maybe I just entered the same one twice. And PWFM, I have that one. I do. So I don't think I think I need to go back and add LQFM, LFM. I don't see LFM for me, so I'm going to go back and add that just in case. You can enter the same one twice, it won't hurt anything. So I think while I was talking, I entered the same one twice. So I'm going to do this. Of course, I could go back onto the video and see exactly what I did, but we won't take the time to do that. Close and return, and now there should be an L. Yeah, there's LFM now. Okay, so I think we're good. Everybody got them? Because you can't download the worksheet, right?
That's okay, you're recording it, right?
Yeah.
So how do you check if you have them?
You click on this button right here,
Oh, yeah.
and then go to user defined. You guys okay? Okay. Okay. The good news is it's pretty easy to do these equations once you have this stuff in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put microdata up here so you guys can start copying the stuff. Microdata is just a problem from the book. Oh, sorry, I was playing with that as you guys were trying to type it. How are we doing?
Did the numbers go to 5?
Yeah, I'll scale back just a little bit there. Yeah, we just go to 5. All right, let's go ahead and start entering this stuff in. So we're trying to fit, here's what we have. We have 4 channels, so 4 lines at Walmart. Arrival rate into that system is 12 people a minute, and the service rate for each channel is 6 minutes. So now we're starting to get a little complicated. This isn't something you can just kind of look at and figure out in your head like the others. So what we want to figure out is the probability that you have, what's the probability that all the channels are busy? That's what it's asking here in the start. So we're going to use our PJ function. So I'm going to, let's try using it here. User defined PJ. Open it up. And we should have 4 items. Now I want to drag this, so I'm going to enter these manually in here, so I can only do it once. So I'm going to go $B $8, and then I'm going to go, that's for K. For lambda, I'm going to go $B $9. For mu, I'm going to go $B 10. And for channels busy, I'm just going to reference this cell here, which is B16. Now I could click on the little box and then select the cell. That's fine too. That works just as well. B16. Okay. Then I'm going to hit OK. So the probability that no channels are busy is 0.14.
And you did all that so you could drag it, right?
So I could drag it. Now I'm just going to drag this down. Now you could enter all those in individually if you want. Takes a little, this was quicker. I mean, if you weren't waiting for me and I wasn't talking, this would take 25 seconds, and doing it the other way would take a minute and a half. So, it's all, but, for in class, it's not a big deal. If you're doing this in the workplace, that minute may be a minute. You get to go home sooner, and those minutes add up during the day, and efficiency is good. So everybody get this? We all on the same page? Okay. Yell if you didn't. Otherwise, I'm moving on. Okay, next thing they want us to figure out is the probability that units will be blocked. Probability that units will be blocked, so we're going to use ProBlock. So once again, I'm going to click on my little X there, FX, and I'm going to go to ProBlock. Okay. And then I'm going to enter in K, lambda, and mu. That's all we got to do. And hit OK. So 9% of the time, they're all busy. Of course, that is the same as 4 right above it, which makes sense because it's asking how many times. How often are all 4 channels busy? We solved that right up above. It says 0.09524, and then it asked us again in a different way. We used a different formula to do it. Up above where it says number of channels busy, the reason that 5, well, you guys tell me, why is 5 blank? Why?
There's only 4 channels.
Thank you. That's it. There's only 4 channels. So I put that there so you guys would kind of see. I purposefully added that in so you could see that the formulas work. So it knows that there isn't a 5th channel, and so that's blank. All right, average number of units in the system. I wish they'd say people, but average number of units in the system. This is equation 11.32. And this one we actually have to enter in the equation. So it's equals open B9 divided by B10 close times open 1 minus C23. I know that's way down there. I'll get that higher for you guys who are kind of behind me. Okay. Average number of people in the system, 1.81. Anybody need me to reopen that equation? No? Okay. All right, one more to go. Is this the one? Make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah. Next one we're going to do is Kohlmeyer, also straight out of the book. And we're going to use these equations we just made. And if you open a new sheet, it probably won't work, in all honesty. So you may want to just put it right below, or I mean, you could do another worksheet.
Not another workbook.
Not another workbook. I highly doubt it'll work. I don't know on the remote desktop how everything works. But on my system, it does not work. Okay, and down below we have those same things we've always been doing, so you can cut and paste those from what you already did in another file today. You don't have to type in all that stuff at the bottom if you don't want. So this one's going to go pretty quick. Just gonna make sure I still have access to those. Yeah, I do.